What's up, guys? My name is Justin. Welcome back to the channel. Today we are back on Ford versus Chevy, and it is the final episode of the playthrough, episode number 5, section number 5 of the Westington Cup. We will have racing cars. Should be a lot of fun. Great way to round out this playthrough. I've really enjoyed playing through this, so going to be great. Very excited for this. We will head over to the garage before we choose our car for the final 7 events. No idea how much money it gives us here, but I would assume not enough. Yeah, we have enough just for the Corvair Monza, which sounds about right. There's a NASCAR truck, which is significantly faster in a number of ways. Corvette Grand Sport, C2 Corvette Grand Sport that is from 63. Monte Carlo stock car, and then the beloved, magical, gorgeous C5R race car. I I adore this car so much. We are going to drive this in this episode. We're going to have to do some workarounds to get to this point, but we are going to drive this car as much as we can here through these final couple of challenges and races. Um, I desperately want to see one of these in person. Hopefully, I get the chance to, and I'm able to someday. I think the National Corvette Museum in Bowling Green has one, or maybe even two. If you know that, can confirm or deny that, let me know. I know that they usually, or maybe they partially have one on like touring display as part of their racing cars exhibit, and I know that at sometimes or maybe always, I don't know, I'm not that familiar with it. They have a like C5R test bed kind of thing that they used before the race cars went to racing production in the late 90s. So I don't know for sure if they have one. If you do know that, let me know. But anyways, we have to drive the Corvair Monza today. Only comes in one color apparently. Just for reference, let's see what our trade-in price is if we want to get a 35 grand we got to make up. So 35,000 points is what we need to get to trading into the C5R. So we're going to try to do, if we can, as few of these races as we can. We might have to do a couple of them more than once probably. But then we will try to trade into that C5R. We have 4 minutes, 10 seconds to do the Monte Carlo stock car party invitations. I don't remember exactly what we have to do to deliver these invitations. I think it's essentially mail delivery. We have to drive up next to their mailbox or something like that. And doing that in a NASCAR Monte Carlo stock car sounds about right. But here we go. We'll get to it. High revving car. This car kind of reminds me of the car that the villain, I don't really remember their name, but the villain drives in, I'll get to that in a second. But the villain drives in Herbie Fully Loaded. Matt Dillon's character, I don't remember what his name was in the movie, but this car, I think he was number 83 in the movie as a NASCAR driver, but that kind of reminds me of this. This car is very loud, so I apologize if this is mind-numbingly loud. Apparently we have quite a lot of power on understeer in this car as well. No idea how many mails we have to deliver, how many envelopes or whatever this is, invitations. Oh, this car is some quirky handling though. Wow, it's very fast, as you'd expect, but kind of like a NASCAR, I guess it doesn't handle very well. So, delivery point coming up here shortly. A couple of them actually. From the very little I know about mail, you don't actually have to stop like at every single mailbox. We could have mailed these all out from the first mailbox and just sent them all out. Also, if this is a Westington Cup thing, and so it's in the town of Westington presumably, why do we have to mail the invitations out? Like if it's in town, can we A, just like make an announcement on the TV broadcast, or B, just bring them to them directly? Like why do they have to be mailed out? It makes no sense. But anyways, we're in good shape here. 4 minutes, 10 seconds is a long time. No idea how far we have to go, but surely it can't be that far. I think we're going to have to take the hairpin up here, so we'll see. Yep, hairpin coming up. Get stopped nice and early. Don't spin the rear wheels, we're good. Delivery up ahead. PO box, whatever these are. I don't know what happens if you hit the boxes. Maybe they aren't even destructible. We're not going to try it now that we're more than halfway through. But maybe they're destructible. Maybe you can hit them. I don't know. It's very loud and very fast. Nice that it's actually accurate with a 4-speed too. A lot of games have NASCARs like 6 speeds or whatever else. Nice that they have it as a 4-speed. So About a minute and a half to go for our time. No idea how many more invitations we have to get out, but hopefully it's not too terribly many. Flying around this race course here. Very sharp corner here. Turned in just about. Big slide. I guess there's one here. Can we do this one right now? No, we can't. Apparently we have to go somewhere else. Did we miss one? Or am I just stupid? I don't remember this at all. Maybe we have to do this in some other order for some reason. I don't know. But whatever. Over here we go, I guess. Maybe I'm just dumb. Maybe I really am just stupid. Regardless, should be able to make it right here. Get this one. Getting close on our time. Hopefully this is the last one, otherwise I don't think we're going to make it. About 15 seconds. Maybe I really did just miss the corner or something, but that is the last one. Awesome. 4 minutes, so we did make it. Barely. I think I just got lost. I think I just didn't see it on the map and took, non-fastest route to get to there, but that's okay. We did it. 12 out of 12. No idea how many points we got for that, if any, for example. Again, 35,000 is our goal to get the C5R. See how many we got from that. We were at, I don't remember how many we were at. Not that many. None, I guess. We got 3,000 from that. Wonderful. So long way off of the 35,000 we need, unfortunately. I guess we're going to have to do the upgrade upheaval. Collect the lost upgrades around town, I guess. Oh, we do get to use the C5R, though, in this one as the kind of default car of choice. So 2 minutes, 50 seconds we have to get all 30. I don't know how that works, if we have to pick something up and hit it with our car or what, but the C5R, so amazing. Let's go. Let's use it. Oh, it sounds so good. Short rev range, very fast. We do have to hit them like the tire pickup we did back in the Modern Muscle. I don't know what the hell those things even are. They look like dumbbells, or they're bolts, I guess. They look like dumbbells. This car is super fast. Again, the lights are incorrect. The blinker bit, like the orange bit on the tail lights that the race car had, the Euro spec had, the Euro spec C5 had, should not light up when we hit the brakes, but yet they do. Why? I have no idea. It's all good. The car is so fast, so good. So fun to drive. Yeah, I think there are 30 total, so we got not that much time, less than 3 minutes to get all 30, but we're already at 11, which is nice. Put one right in the middle of this corner to be mean. Alright, now we can open up the taps a little bit more, over 140 there. So good. I feel connected to it. I feel in touch with it. Don't want to get too much air there to make sure we can turn and hit this. Just barely did. Perfect. 23 down, 6 to go, 7 to go, excuse me. About a minute, some bit of change left, a minute and a bit. There we go. Plenty of time here as long as we don't miss any or make any mistakes. Should be in pretty good shape. Hit that one. Awesome. Follow these around the kind of square bit here. Should be pretty straightforward. There we go. There'll be one right around this corner as well. There we go. Just barely got that last one. We had time to go get it if we needed to, but just barely caught that one. Woof. All right, 30 for 30. 2:16 was our time. We had plenty of time, 35 seconds or so to leave. I assume we got another 3,000 points, which is not doing us any good in our quest to the 35K for the Corvette. We did not unlock the drag race, unfortunately. How many did we get for that? Yep, 3,000. So we 6,000 points on the bank. We need 35,000 to get the C5R. So we're going to be racing for a little while, it appears. Yeah, I'd like to do some of these point-to-point stuffs. Oh my God, this is a long lap. I guess we'll do this in the Corvair, see how long it takes. 5 minutes 20, yikes. Yeah, we'll see if we can mate this with the Corvair. See how many points we can get from it. Hopefully unlock the drag race that we can just do nice and quick, about 10 times, and get the points we need. And then we will drive the C5R, hopefully. All right, let's do it. We got 5 minutes and 20 seconds. This seems to be just one big loop, I guess, of whatever this place is. See if we can get this done. The car is very fast, of course, but not, not C5R fat. Jeez, good start. Strange handling. It's funny because these cars are race cars. They're all very grippy. So the sliding drift points are not going to come as easily as they have in the past. It's all right. Very grippy. A lot of speed. All right. Some points there. We're not getting a lot of points, but it's some. Pretty long lap this, even if it does take, or excuse me, even if it doesn't take the full 5 minutes. Pretty long lap. Only a 3-speed gearbox in this car. I think this is from the 60s or 70s, so I guess that kind of makes sense. Not nearly as loud as the C5R, which is nice. Not quite as deafening. Here come our bombers again, or the flight crew, whatever it is. Oh, they didn't come down this time. That's weird. No, we didn't have our flyover. That's a shame. Oh, steering didn't quite work like I wanted to there. We're good. Very long lap again. 5 minutes 20 is an exceptionally long lap. Maybe it's 2 laps. I really don't know, to be fair. Could be 2 laps. Nicely, nice and gripped up. Some nice acceleration going. Lots of airplanes in this game, I just realized that. The flyovers at various points in the map, which is fine, it's cool, just interesting. Racing game. Quite a lot of airplanes in this one. We're doing okay. We're at the 2.5 minute mark, so if we're going to have a 2-lap event, which I don't assume we're going to have at this point, it's like the lap's got to be over basically now. Seems like that's not the case, thankfully. A little bit of a power slide there, that's nice. A sharp left-hander here. Contact, very good. Really? No drift points there? Nothing? Pretty good entry. Whatever. It's fine. I don't know what the difference is between a power slide and a drift. On throttle, I don't know, but it seems to distinguish them in this game for some reason, somehow. Not sure how or why, but it's good. There we go, there's some nice boost juice. Got about a minute 40 here. As I say, we're really too gripped up to drift even on the dirt section here. Makes sense. Alright, minute 20 to go for our time. Not sure how much further we have to go. Can't be that far, right? Surely. That was an interesting one. Big crash there. Yeah, thankfully not my car. We're good. We are A-okay, or at least B-okay. Juice because I assume we're turning here, which we are. There's our finish line, big two-wheel moment. And across the line with 37 seconds to spare. Very successful. Well done, well driven. We'll take that one all day. Just shy of 3,000 more points, so we're up to 9,000, so we're getting there. We're a quarter of the way to where we need to be. But still, obviously, quite a long ways, so definitely going to have to do some of these races more than once. Did we unlock the drag race? Unfortunately, we did not. We'll try this sprint race. Hopefully it's a little shorter sprint race that we can do multiple times. So we can do the lap races against people using the C5. I really want to drive the C5, damn it. They're making this hard on me by not letting me do the drag races, so. There we go. All right. Got a couple of Air Force Focuses, got a 63 Grand Sport, and we got another Corvair Monza up at the front, and then a Ford stock car, the Ford Taurus up there at the front. I did find it kind of strange that there was a Chevrolet pickup truck NASCAR and the Cup car, and there's only a Ford Cup car. Don't know if they ran out of Chevrolet racing vehicles to choose from or something. I don't know how that could be, but obviously Ford had plenty of it. They didn't feel the need to include the truck, or Chevrolet didn't have enough that they had to include the truck.
He's lagging behind, and no job. It's a tactical move. He's leading
All right,
to the
well,
rear. No, that doesn't make any sense. It does if you understand racing.
Some nice draft points there. A jump drift. These cars are all very fast compared to my poor Corvair.
I expect he's toying with the other drivers. Tom, it's tactics.
Big jump there. All right, not really intentional, but we're good.
I'm amazed he hasn't retired. Chevy drivers aren't winners, Tom.
Some of the boost juices. We have a nice straight fit there for a little while. Another corner coming up.
The Mona Lisa, Leonardo's Stadium. That moment.
I do remember that one of the circuits for these race cars is really, really difficult. So hopefully the C5R, if we can get that for that, will allow us to get a little better shape.
I hope you're paying attention, Tom. Yes, he's certainly doing it now. Quiet, Tom, and let's just agree that this is the greatest thing you've ever seen.
There we go. We got a nice long straight bit here. We got some gap. Whoops, that wasn't really what I was trying to do. We'll be good, and that's going to be a finish. Less than 2 minutes, so I guess we could just do that over and over if we had to. Only about 2,800 points, though. I think we can get more by doing the drag race if we do unlock the drag race. So we'll see if we unlock the drag race first. Yeah, it's going okay. So I feel good about things. We did unlock the drag race, thank goodness. So even if we don't win, we'll just do this over and over and over until we get to the C5, which should be, I don't know, what do we need, about 23,000. So if we do this 12 times, getting 12 or 2,000 apiece, I have no idea how many we get, but we'll just keep track of it. We need 23,000. So, all right, we're ready. Here we go. I think our poor Corvair is somewhat broken. 2,400 points is good there. Good result. We'll just keep doing this again. We'll just do it about 10 times. That should be fine. Nope, don't want to do a replay. Should only take a couple minutes here to do this. I don't know if it's because our car is now damaged and broken from those couple point-to-points, but we seemingly are not very good accelerating anymore. You can hear it kind of rev weird. Not the happiest car to rev ever. Another 2,400 points there, near enough. Just can't quite match the Air Force Reserve Focus. It's like 0.6 faster, so it's not particularly close. Not sure how we're supposed to even get close. It launches so well. It might even be, I don't think it's four-wheel drive. The rally car, the Focus rally car is four-wheel drive. I don't think that this is the rally car. I think this is a touring car. Sure appears to be a touring car, but anyways. I don't know what makes it a great change or whatever. Just keep saying good change. I don't know where our shift points are, so I don't know what makes it a great change or not. But just under 9 seconds there, a little bit slower actually that time. Again, maybe it's my shifts, maybe it's something else. I don't know exactly, but regardless, keep on going. This will be attempt number 4. See if I can figure out if we need to leave it again in first a little bit longer, shift later, what the key is. So we'll try that and we'll see what happens here. Looks like our red line is right about 6,000. Later was better there. So yeah, that was 2,700. Not sure. A little bit faster, but only about 1/10. We're still down 0.6. So we'll go for attempt number 5 of 10, and then we'll get rid of this poor broken Corvair. Feel bad. It deserves better than this, but when the other option is the C5R, I'm sorry, it's no contest. Poor little Corvair. You're very pretty, and I'm sure you were very fast in your day. Nothing like my beloved C5. And 2,200 that time. Not sure again if I missed shifts there or what happened. But, oh, geez, okay. We're turning now, I guess. So that was roughly the same time, but I didn't get any shift points seemingly for that. Very strange. All right, we'll go on to attempt number 6 now. Not sure what we gotta do for this, but obviously we don't have the pace to match the Focus. Interesting there also in the screen grab that it was the Ford truck, or sorry, the Ford Cup car, the Taurus against the Chevrolet truck. You'd think if it was gonna be the Cup car, it would be Ford Cup car against Chevrolet Cup car, you would think. I don't know why we keep getting 0 now for our shifts. It's very strange. All right, that was 6. Kind of frustrating, actually, just getting my ass kicked over and over and over again. I know I'm doing it to myself, but it's like, wow. All right. Wow. All right. Attempt number 7. Velox Wheels, whatever that is getting some good advertising time here while we're doing this. I told you, man, the drag races are tough. Good change there, I guess. Yeah, the drag races are tough, like they're properly difficult. Focus keeps cutting us off, man, every time we finish. It turns and slams on the brakes. Not a great time there from me. All right, we'll go on to attempt number 8. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I was shifting too late there for a couple of those or what. I need to be right at about 6K. Not sure. It's very strange how it's working out like this, but change though. I don't know. Interesting. God, this freaking focus. There we go, guy. Just cut over to the right, then you don't have to slam on brakes. Again, just stuck right at those high eights. I mean, we cannot get under that. And a high eight, I have no idea how long this is. I assume it's not a quarter mile, but a high eight standing quarter mile in a car like this is not bad. But I'm going to safely assume that this is not a quarter mile drag race. It's probably an eighth mile. I have no idea. Maybe it is, and these cars are just ridiculously OP fast, but whatever. All right, temp number 9. I don't know what was wrong with those shifts either, but whatever. All right, one more, and then we'll go check and think we should have enough money or near enough. All right, one more time for this poor Corvair, hopefully, and then we'll see where we're at. All right, come on now, car, let's do the thing. Let's go out with the good one, will we? How about an 8.8? I don't know what made those good changes, whatever. It's fine. It was a race. Again, the focus, trying to cut us off. It's very strange how these cars behave after the race like that. We did get in the 8.8s. Awesome. 8.88. That's an omen if I've ever seen one. All right, hopefully, fingers crossed now, knock on wood, we have our $35,000 in the bank, or points, or coins, or whatever these are. Do we have enough for the C5R? We have 38,000. Perfect. We probably didn't even have to do that last one, but go ahead, buy our C5R. It only comes in yellow, of course. Thank you very much. We're down to 4,000 points left, but I do not care. Car is amazing. Let's drive it. I guess we'll jump right back into the drag race since that's where my head's at, and then we'll do the 2 circuit races after. We gotta get the drag race done at some. Oh, whoops. We gotta do the drag race at some point, so we might as well tackle it right now. No idea what we're gonna go up against. I assume it's Ford GT Mark 4, Mark 3, one of the later 60s Ford GTs, I think, is our competition here. No, it's the Ford stock car, apparently. All right. Obviously, now I gotta relearn this very high red line. God, that stock car is so fast. I mean, we're pretty fast too. Dang. I mean, what does a guy gotta do? They do brake right before the finish line, so that's something maybe we can work on. But maybe I'm shifting too late in first gear because it does put its power down so well. Maybe we have to shift a little earlier in first gear. Figure out where our shift point is for that. All right, we'll try this again. It's so difficult, these drag races, man. I was actually surprised how somewhat relatively easy the first couple went. No, that was well too early on the gear of the third. A little bit slower there. I don't think we're a million miles off. I could just nail it. If I nail one perfectly, we might be close, but I mean, you know, we're a solid 2 to 3 tenths down, which isn't the end of the world, but we're definitely going to need some upgrades at some point, so we might as well just keep trying this. And then we'll go do the circuits if I get bored of this, and then we'll just throw all the upgrades at this poor car and see what happens, because surely this will be the fastest one, right? I mean, it might be a matchup game. It might be as simple as we have to drive something else because it matches up better against the Ford, but keep trying with this. Felt like a decent launch. We're close, but not close enough there. It was close. Yeah, still about 2 tenths though. We're gonna go do the circuit races and then we'll come back to this. See if we can do a little bit better in the future. All right, let's try the circuits. Freeway run number 1. Big old loop. We do have to do the hairpin, unfortunately, it looks like. Not ideal, but could be worse, I suppose. All right. see what we got here. Load it up. There we go. All right, gotta remember we actually drive now. There's the Ford GT up ahead of us, as well as the Mustang race car in the front row. Stock cars around the place, surely. Thankfully, it doesn't appear that the hairpin is right at the beginning or end of the lap, which is great.
He let him pass because he knows he can take it.
210 miles an hour, yeah, I'm not buying it. The car absolutely flies, though, which is insane. That does not feel like 210 miles an hour. Nor should this car be doing 210 miles an hour, but that's a separate point. Accelerate to very high speed very quickly. The car is so amazing. Again, just love this car. Love the C5. Love the C5Z. Love everything. Just a great car.
Sorry, Tom, but I'll have to interrupt you there. Why? Because we're witnessing a master at work here, Tom, and we should do that in silence. Go, Chevy!
I can't wait. The thing I can't wait, I love playing this game. I've really enjoyed it, so I hope you have too. But the thing I can't wait for is stop hearing these dumb announcers. Like, drives me nuts.
This is amazing driving. Yes, I'd expect it. Tom, don't ruin the moment by jogging.
Well, this Swarmer just came over this jump. I want to try next lap just because I can. Taking a left there and seeing if it lets you essentially cut the track. Maybe it doesn't. Who knows? It does go back on itself, which is interesting. Alright, there's one lap done. Solid first lap for sure. 190 miles an hour there.
And as you can see now, the competition is really
Glad we're not driving the Corvair for this, because that thing would topped out at what, 160 or so. So glad we have something much faster at our disposal here.
I'm glad to hear that, because I'd hate to think you wasted your time actually thinking it up.
Great hairpin there. We used the boost juice, get off the hairpin. Up to about 150. Field pretty spread. A couple of cars are staying close to in touch, but field pretty spread for the most part. Yeah, we'll save it for the last lap. I want to look at it again with the jump there and see what it looks like. See if it gives us arrows or not to direct us away from shortcutting the course, you know.
They'll never catch it.
Looks like a couple of cars, maybe two there are the ones on the map within touching distance, but everybody else seems to be relatively spread. Does it keep you from turning left here? It doesn't appear so. We'll try it next lap, why not?
He makes it look so easy.
Also, being a crossover point, I didn't think about this. Theoretically, we could get hit right here. My car's coming across. Yeah, not ideal. I guess in theory they'd jump over us, but maybe not. Regardless, we'll try shortcutting it next time and see if that works or not. See if we get slapped on the wrist for it. That's the kind of fun that we have here. There's the line coming up here. And one more lap to go.
That's great, real great.
Clean lap apparently.
Tom, and maybe you'll have something interesting to say.
And 210 seems wildly unrealistic, but whatever, we're good. It's fine. Also, the brakes are absolutely absurd. Looks like just one Ford AI competitor there.
This guy's going great. Yeah, Gary, it sure is an impressive performance.
All right.
He's driving a Chevy. He's not one of your Ford drivers. Skill and class, all in one package. Awesome driving. This is amazing driving. Yes, I'd expect Tom. Don't ruin the moment by
The
jogging.
wall there a little bit. All right, let's try it. See what happens. Why not? Does it let you game the system.
Wow, that's a great move. It sure was, Tom.
Yep, I think it's gonna slap me on the wrist here. It's probably gonna make me go all the way around again. Now that I look at it, I'm probably gonna be like onto a different lap and have to start over essentially. Is this the finish? Nope. Yep. Okay. So we're gonna have to go around again.
He's lagging behind.
We're learning. It was fun. Nice to try it.
He's leading from the rear. No, that doesn't make any sense.
Okay. Well, that's kind of sad. I'm glad the game doesn't let you blatantly cheat like that, but still fun to try it. Again, I wish it, knowing it didn't work, I wish it would have tried on the first lap. But okay, so we'll take us P6. We're not going to quit since we put this time into it. We can get the points to contribute towards our upgrades that we may or may not need for the drag racing a little bit here. But yeah,
Well, he's trying hard.
predictable result, honestly. Might as well just go for maximum point gain now. See how many points we can get from the jump, etc. Interesting. Glad it doesn't let you cheat. Disappointed that I had to find out by cheating. Alright, so, not ideal. We're going to finish like a minute and a half behind everybody else, of course, here. But... and there we go. Not ideal. Alright, so we try again. Yeah, last place. Woo, sad. 39 seconds behind everybody else. Unfortunate. Mustang actually wins. We'll try that again with our semi-damaged Corvette C5R. Hopefully we'll win this one, and then we will go on to the other circuit and see what our money looks like, and then we'll try again on the drag races. There we go. Stay in the draft of the Ford GT. Field's going wild. A little bit too hot in there, funnily enough. Not ideal.
They're under a lot of pressure to win, so we'll allow the odd mistake. Did you see that, Tom? A master class in how to overtake.
Not quite as smooth of a run this time around, but that's okay.
Showing us what he can do.
Let's power slide there again for maximum points. Nice. We're okay though. So we got 4,000 points from the last race. We're already up over 3,000 in this race on lap 1. Big jumps around here are nice for point generation. Obviously having the 5 positions is worth 500 also, so really 4,500 if we would have won. But I think we'll surpass that here in this one if we can finish it out. Obviously not a clean lap this time, a lot of contact and stuff, but hopefully we'll be able to win this one, which is a nice difference. So.
You know, this morning on the way down here, down on the corner of 3rd and Paper, I was cut off real bad by another driver. Really? And guess what he was trying to do? Car, don't get smart.
A little bit of boost juice up to 210 over the jump. Big air. Love to see it.
The Ford should just retire now. They'll
Power down on exit. The boost is such an interesting addition to this game that I don't really know why it exists, to be honest with you, other than like as a handicap to catch up. And I don't know. It seems very strange to me, and not very well thought out. But again, whatever. I don't know why that one wasn't a power slide, but whatever. It's fine. Everything's great. Jump here.
And a big hello to all our viewers in Europe, Asia, and Australia, and everywhere else in the world. That's right. We're being watched in over
3,800 points there.
Right now. I'm not sure that's right, Gary. Maybe not. But it sure sounds good to me.
Across in front of the car coming over the jump, just in case. I assume that they have it programmed so you jump high enough to not hit the other cars, but again, who really knows? So
Yes,
we'll see. Up over 4,100 points now. One lap to go.
Well, he's certainly showing us what he can do.
Go. Hit the jump at 213 that time. Gets the same amount of big air, so it seems to not make a difference.
The board should just retire now. They'll never catch it.
A little bit of a spin, but we're good. Get through there. Without braking and turning done at least, so that was nice. Accelerate hard. 4,500 points now with a couple jumps to go, of course. One at least, I guess. Maybe get some power sliding in here through a couple corners. There we go.
He makes it look so easy.
Commanding lead, obviously. Come up towards the jump. Big air. Power slide, just about 5,300 points. 500. Across the crossover here. Nice gap. Nothing to see here. There's the finish. Across the line, 5,600 points, near enough.
No, they're just so common now. They don't
Awesome.
excite me like
All
they
right.
used to.
So we win that one. Good to get that one on the books. Don't need to do it again, thankfully. We'll go to circuit number 2, and then we will try to win this freaking drag race. Who knows how long that'll take or how difficult that'll be. I'm really not sure what else I need to do. We'll try it again, see if we get a different matchup. But then otherwise, we'll just go upgrade the heck out of this car and see what happens. So I know we can get close, just about nailing it. So we'll see what happens. But we got to get through this one first. I think this is probably the hardest circuit in the game. Again, I struggled with this one a lot when I was a kid, but don't know if it's any difficult now or not. But we'll see how it goes. And we're off. No more damage on our poor C5 for this time. It's like one of these corners is a really sharp left-hander. Not this one. There's a different sharp left-hander. Destroyed the poor FR500, my bad. Accelerate past it with the boost juice. We do have to take the clover leaf. I think we have the hairpin as well. I think. Yep.
And the Chevys are showing their dominance. He's a Chevy driver, and we don't quit.
Through that section very quickly. This is the corner right here. Can't tell you how many times I went over and smacked the outside wall there with the air. Lost time, lost the race right at the end. Drove me nuts. That's one lap down, not too bad. We can just manage that corner. We should be just fine, I'm sure.
You know, this morning on the way down here, down on the corner of 3rd and Paper, I was cut off real bad by another driver. Haley? And guess who's driving? Car, don't get smart.
Yep, now officially tired of these announcers. They are using the same 5 lines over and over again, predictably. Through here nicely.
Great driving, this guy's a pro.
That was not the slickest hairpin corner ever, but we made it. Back on the boost juice hard since we have a long run up to this next section. Carry some good speed, build the gap. The air time there, we didn't get credit for it, unfortunately.
They'll never catch it.
There's our sharp corner again coming up. Don't want to overdrive this or make any silly mistakes on entry or exit for that matter, of course.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's just sit inside us for a moment and watch the master at work.
Alright, good lap there. Clean lap, apparently. We'll take it. Don't recall hitting anything, but usually I hit something. Off that corner nicely with some boost juice. Use the rest of it off of this last hairpin. Trusty C5R has been good. Such a wonderful car, a gorgeous car obviously, and then also just a rock star. I don't know what a feint is, but apparently that's what we just did. Awesome. Whatever that is, we'll take it. Up to 175 miles per hour. A little more air there. Big gap now. The acceleration really coming in clutch for us. Downshift to 5th apparently. One more tight corner. Not going to blow it this time.
Sure is an impressive performance.
Oh, okay. But anyways, thankfully we got away with it and lived. And we will take a victory here. And then it was just the drag race. Hopefully this doesn't go on much longer. I apologize. This is a much longer episode than I think all the rest of them have been. Partially because we're just, again, grinding to get to C5R because I want to drive it so badly. But also because this freaking drag race is going to be the death of me. So we'll see what we have to do. So difficult, though. Really challenges you for unknown reasons. We'll fix our car first. So I'm sure it's got some pretty heavy damage. And then we'll go see if we can get a different draw. It's not too terribly damaged, 60%. We got 28,000 and a bit points, so we got plenty of money to go upgrade the car. But let's try it and see if we can get a different draw here before then. Alright, hopefully no NASCAR. Or if it is NASCAR, hopefully flubs up the start or misses a gear or something. I don't see it happening, but hopefully. Guy can hope. Alright, let's see what we got. What are we racing against? Oh, it is a Mustang FR500. Could be one that goes our way, actually. That car's fast, but it's not as fast as this car, I don't think. Alright, let's hope for the best. Here we go. Oh my god, it's fast. What the hell? Yeah, it's so close. We just need a little more acceleration. I think we can get it. It was close, though. I'm willing to give it one more shot. 787 is fast, but I don't know if we can do it, but I'm going to try it. A little better start, maybe a little better earlier shift would be good, but we'll try it. One more. I'll try a little earlier shift on the first gear, and we'll see what happens against the Ford Mustang, and then we'll have to just play it by ear, get some upgrades otherwise. Oh, it's so close. We ran faster, but I don't think we beat him. We were a little faster, but I don't think we beat him that time either. Nope. He ran that. We ran 7.99, so we needed just about a tenth, just over a tenth. So Definitely going to need some upgrades, a little more acceleration. We'll just throw the book at. I don't know what else we can do. Don't need to worry about handling or anything, obviously, but we'll try to throw some more power at it. Just basically get one of everything that's power related. We got 29 grand, so plenty of money. Upgrade, yes, please. Nope. Oh, you can't even upgrade this car. No. I guess we're going to have to swap it out then. I don't know what else we can do because these are all race cars. I mean, none of them are going to have upgrades, right? I don't know what else we can do. I didn't even think about that. Does alloy help the weight? Surely that doesn't make a difference, right? Yeah, I don't know. Surely that doesn't make a difference, though. It's just a look thing. Oh, man, that's frustrating. This doesn't help, surely. Again, you can't upgrade it because it's all standard stuff because it's a race car. Man, that's frustrating. All right, we're going to try it again, see if we can get a different matchup. And if we can't get that, obviously we'll try the, I guess we'll try the stock car. I don't know what else we can do. Theoretically, the Corvette race car will, not this one, sorry, the 63 Grand Sport will have upgrades in theory, I guess, but I don't really know, again, what else we can do. I don't know if something's going to be faster accelerating than mine. We got whipped by the stock car previously. This is the Ford GT. We'll see what the Ford GT has. I assume it's going to be very fast. We're close. The brakes. Oh, it's so close. I think he beat us just because we didn't get the best lap. Didn't get the best run there. What was his time? Oh, by 200ths of a second. All right, we can beat this guy. We can beat the GT40. If I run my best result like we did the 799, we beat him. I really think we can beat him. Man, this is frustrating. It's so agonizing. I told you these drag races were difficult. I'm sure I'm not doing something right. I'm sure I'm not the best driver at this, but it's so frustrating. All right, come on. Still can't see him. There he is. Does he brake? I think we got him. 8:04. I think we might have tied. If he ran 8:04 again, I think we tied. Yes! Wait a second. Wait a second. He ran 7:98, but we won? Like, wait a second. Is there reaction time built into this, or is it like when his whole car crosses the line, or I don't understand. I mean, we'll take it. I've seen this before online where the slower time wins by I don't know what metric. It must account reaction time in there or something, and my reaction time was worse, but we got there for I don't know. But that's hilarious. If that's how the playthrough ends, that's pretty appropriate with my C5R beating a GT40 Mark IV with the losing time. That is just perfect. So we'll take it. I'm glad. I'm so thrilled because I don't want to do this for another 30 minutes and bore you all to death. This has been a long enough fifth episode already, but we got one more cutscene here and then we'll wrap this up.
Wow, that was so cool. Yeah, when I grow up, I'm going to win the Westington Cup. Me too. In a Chevy. A Chevy? I'm going to drive a Ford. Fords are cool. No, Chevys are the best. Ford! Chevy! Ford! Chevy!
And the full moon for no obvious reason. All right, we did it. We made it. We'll take it. Awesome that we were able to get that drag race won with the losing time apparently, but we'll take it. So a little bit of a longer episode, so I appreciate you sticking with me. I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure you drop that like, sub down below. Don't want you to miss anything from what I play next, which is going to come out starting next week. So keep an eye out that 1 week from now, again, Saturday. Brand new series again. Nice little quick short one here. It was fun. I hope you enjoyed it. I sure did. Great to revisit this game for the first time in like 15 years. It's a 20-year-old game, so yeah, that was a lot of fun. I hope you enjoyed that one. It's awesome that we got through it. Again, a little longer episode to wrap it up, but we'll take it. So yeah, that's gonna be it. Let me know what you think about the game. Let me know what you think about the C5. I asked a couple questions earlier about where I can find the C5 to see in person, C5R that is. If you have any answers or any input, let me know. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed it, and we'll be on to what's next. And I appreciate you all so much. So for the final time from this game, till next time, as always, bye.